Hello and welcome back to the FSL Open 3. I'm Atomo and joining me is Aki, where we are going to the winner bracket finals, I believe.
Yes.
Yep, and it's a bit of a surprise. Let's just go straight to the draft because we have it ready and we can talk about that one as we watch the draft. Yeah, it's Rawr versus O, and Rawr actually took out Team Red Horse, which is crazy because Red Horse won the first FSL. I think they won 4 FSLs in a row. Like last year, they won
Yeah.
all. Then this year they won the first one. The second one they got second place, and this one
10
they're
seconds
already in the
remaining.
lower bracket
Yeah.
by
And
Rawr
Team Roar.
again. Yeah,
Again. And
5
Team Roar is
seconds
really
remaining.
catching up in terms of, standings here in the FSL. And yeah, they have a big chance to advance to the FSL Elite. And I'm really happy because, again, these team are, most of them are my friends.
mhm.
That I know
Dire
them
team back.
personally. And,
Radiant
one of them is
team back.
KJ. And she's a really nice, a really good player. That's
Uh,
the thing I could say about her. And she's an all around, any role player. She can play mid. She can play pos for carry off lane. Anything you're
10
looking for
seconds
for
remaining.
a player.
I mean, I also played
KJ has
with.
it.
5 seconds remaining.
I think I played with Mikey
Yeah,
and NM recently. I know I played a few games with Shiko as well,
yeah,
so I am also quite familiar with the players on both teams. So it is nice to see them. Yeah, they're competing for. You win this, you guarantee top two finish, which
yeah.
I mean, both of these teams are very close to making it to points anyway. They're already second and third place, but they might be
Dire
able to come
team
out as
back.
first place, qualify directly to the elite. So kind of
Yes.
crazy. I would have thought Red Horse would have been like first every open, but now not looking like that. Roar and
Yeah.
it's just looking very strong right now.
And it seems to me that it's the same
10
team, same
seconds
players
remaining.
that fighting up on the
5
upper
seconds
bracket,
remaining.
right? It's
Yeah,
always Team OO, it's always Team Roar, Team Red Horse. Like, we always see familiar names, so it's not new to us what are they going to show us today. But again, with the recent patch, there might be changes in their play styles and
mhm.
stuff. There might be Marcy again. That's the hero that I'm looking forward to see that
And
these ladies will pick.
And before we go into the draft, we also want to make sure that we tell you guys what's going on. This is an all-women tournament with teams from all over
Yes.
Southeast Asia. They're competing for their slice of $1,000 prize pool. There's been 3 FSLs open. This is the third one. Teams also compete for FSL points, which is you
Mm-hmm.
get 10 points if you're first, 7 if you're second. With the top 3 teams by the end of the season, they go straight away to the FSL
Radiant
Elite,
team
and
back.
the fourth team will be in an open. We'll have an FSL Open wildcard open where any team can go. We want to make sure we thank our partners Intel and Yahoo for making this tournament
Yeah.
possible. They've been
Thank
with us
you.
every step, and it's great. It's great to have more women, players, and of course, always great to be casting with a
10
wonderful woman
seconds
like you as
remaining.
well. Uh,
Yeah.
so, Aki, run me through the draft. What do you
5
like? Which of
seconds
these two
remaining.
drafts do you feel like is a little, you feel like this is a better draft so far? Which opening do you like?
I prefer
Radiant team pick.
drafts that that don't show the carries early on. Like,
Mm,
the role of a carry is really
Dire team
important in
pick.
the game because it's the carry. You
yeah.
will carry the game. Like, if you get countered in the early phase of the pickings, like, you might have problems in your laning stage or what. But do you think that this gyrocopter will be the carry of, or this is still adjustable?
I think it's still
10
adjustable.
seconds
Like
remaining.
gyrocopter is either position 4 or position 5 is pretty good.
Five
The item
seconds
shard is
remaining.
amazing on the hero. There's just so much damage. It's
Mm-hmm.
also I
Dire
feel like it might be
team
good as a
pick.
support because you're up against the hoodwink,
Radiant
so you
team
can
pick.
just rocket the hoodwink, find it and kill it. We'll see
Lina.
now. They are keeping it open. Like OO is not picking their carry yet. That's their mid Lina, that's their offlane Brewmaster. So it's like, oh, is it gyro carry support? We'll find out very much later in the
Yeah.
in the game.
Dire
But I
team
have
back.
a change of mind just now because I do really like this brewmaster. Like,
Mhm.
I don't know how to play this hero, but it's my favorite hero of all. Like, every time I watch this in
Radiant
in the
team
pro
back.
scene, like, brewmaster is a really strong hero. It can do so much in the game.
Yeah.
Like, as soon as he gets the Aghanim Scepter and the even if he gets the refresher shard, like, this hero is unstoppable. You can't really counter this one unless
10
you defeat
seconds
him in the
remaining.
laning stage, right?
Yeah, it's like once the icon starts out, like he's always
5
going to be in
seconds
ultimate
remaining.
form. You always have those
Yeah.
force spirits. Like you can get a shot, just have the force spirit, not even do anything, and you'll never die. So it is a
It's
huge
going to
buff.
be 5 versus 7. It's
Dominating
just
battle.
something like that. Seven
Yeah.
heroes in a
Radiant
team.
team
So
ban.
it's definitely one of the best things about Brewmaster. In the meantime, Roar does not believe it is going to be the carry gyrocopter. They banned the PA, thinking yeah, it could be it's likely a support gyrocopter. For Roar, they need mid lane or an off lane, depends on where the Dragon Knight goes. For OO, they
10
definitely
seconds.
need
Dire
either a
team
carry or
pick.
position 5 support. We'll find out very soon. Right now, what they're
Yeah.
going to go with. That PA and TA pick would have been really good for them. Both the heroes have good ways of dodging the Omni Slash.
Mm-hmm.
There's still a Ricky Maru, which is okay against
PO
Juggernaut.
is still okay, I
10
think.
seconds remaining.
But it's not. That's not really. I don't think it's amazing. But what else do you have? You can also
5
have
seconds remaining.
Faceless Void. Might work pretty well with a gyrocopter. We were assuming it's going to
Mm-hmm,
be
mm-hmm.
like a support gyrocopter, and it's also pretty good against.
Yeah. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Also pretty good against the Juggernaut. Yeah. What were you saying?
I was thinking if DK can go on the off lane because it's not. I mean, you can lane up against Alina, but that might be an even lane. Like for a Team Roar, you need a mid lane that's very that you can rely on because like Team OO, as soon as Brewmaster hits the level 6, they will group up together and they will just you know um uh move out on the map and stuff. So they need a hero that can snowball early on in the
Yeah,
mid lane.
yeah, definitely. Like, and Dragon Knight's not like Dragon Knight. Even when he gets farmed, the hero never feels like a big oppressive. It's not like a Puck or a Queen of Pain where it shows up, gets kills. Dragon Knight's like shows up and like, oh, what are you gonna do? Hit the tower? Wow, that's amazing. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, Dragon Knight's not that kind of hero. But they are taking their time. They're really deciding which carry we're going to take, or are we even going to take a carry, and have the gyrocopter play the carry and pick a support instead. I'm very excited to see
Radiant
what they
team
go
pick.
with, and it's going to be the Medusa. Ah,
Medusa. Yeah, it's a support gyrocopter. Again,
lame. I mean,
I thought it's a carry gyrocopter. But what do you think with this Medusa pick?
I guess I'm bored of seeing Medusa twice today. But to be fair, it's a fine. Hey,
Choose
look,
your
Queen of Pain
hero.
comes out, and yeah, it's going to be the offlane Dragon Knight, Queen of Pain for Roar, which they kind of need. They need this damage hero to come out. Overall, yeah, Medusa's fine. I think that Gyrocopter is a good support. Hishiko's playing the Clockwork. You got Merity on the Brewmaster. You got a pretty solid lane on OO. And I did think the Gyrocopter should be a support because that hero is really good at countering Hoodwink. You just homing missile, and you run away. So that really
Yeah,
helps.
they
Roar,
have a catch.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and for Roar, I do like the Queen of Pain with the damage. The Grimstroke
Yes.
combo is okay. I don't know. I think I like OO's draft a little bit more somehow.
Yeah. But the thing that I like here for Team Roar is the Queen of Pain. Like, the lockdown from Team OO is just the direct lockdown might be the hook shot if it hits on the Queen of Pain,
Hmm.
and the rocket. I think
Rock,
it's still dodgeable for Queen of Pain. Also the LSA,
hmm.
like it's skill shot. So Queen of Pain might have the chance to just blink out and stuff.
It,
So might be hard, but we will see how it goes. So Queen of Pain is also nice. Like this is a hero that what I'm saying, that you can snowball early. Also, if she gets a good power rune, she can just go gank on the side lanes and stuff.
yeah, I mean, like the thing that is like you said about Queen of Pain, like they don't have. She should be able to dodge a lot of the stuns from the other side. The problem is that she also can't blink in because once you blink in, there's,
Yeah.
battery assault. There's the Brewmaster rock. There's the homing missile. Like there is a lot of stuns on OO's side, but they're not instant direct. Like they land instant. It
Yes.
takes time. So it's good and
Prepare
bad
for
for Queen of
battle.
Pain because there's a lot of stuns, but they're all dodgeable.
Yeah, but I think the role here for Queen of Pain would be just the cleanup stuff,
Yeah.
and it's not necessary that she will go firstly or
Mm.
initiate the team fight. It's the DK's job, it's the Hoodwink's job, and it's a Grimstroke. Like she has all the setup that she needs, so she can just jump in freely.
I gotta say, I also like how tanky OO's draft is though early game. You have the Brewmaster as well as the
Yeah, the
Clockwork.
Brewmaster.
Like Clockwork is a pretty tanky guy, and then you also have a Gyrocopter who has pretty good strength. What's the strength gain? 2.5. Okay, that's not amazing,
Mm-hmm.
but the hero generally it starts with 6 armor. Like that is pretty insane. Like it does feel like you have
30
tankier.
seconds
Oh
to
no, like
battle.
whereas you look at Grimstroke and Hoodwink. I mean, come on, these two heroes melt. Queen of Pain is also not durable, so it does feel like it's just all on Dragon. NM has to have an amazing game for them to make the
Yeah.
lineup work.
Okay. We'll see. Team OO, we've seen them play
Yeah.
in the Open too, and their games are not really stomped and stuff. They can catch up.
Oh, for sure. Like they need the. They've been third place in the last 2 tournaments. They can definitely do well, And it looks like
Mm-hmm.
it's okay. 2-for-2, nothing crazy here. So bottom lane is going to be what the Brewmaster as well as the Gyrocopter. That's all right. That's a fine lane here. Top lane is going to
Yeah.
be the Medusa as well as the Clockwork. If you can catch someone, there is a pretty significant amount of damage you can do. So Hishiko is going to be playing the position 5 Clockwork. Do you think Clockwork is better as a position 5 or a position 4?
I think position 4 is better.
Hmm.
Like in terms of rune control, if ever she catch up the Lina getting that rune, she can just roll that battery assault and stuff.
Yeah, I've always felt the hero is also a pretty good position 4, but like position 5, you still get that really good hook shot. It's like it's a BKB piercing stun from long range, so
Yeah.
it's pretty valuable. Well, anyway, NM just taking a lot of hits, and I think that this is something O needs to do. NM is everything on Rawr in the early mid game relies on NM having a good
Yes.
game. Like that's how important this Dragon Knight is, at least in my eyes.
Yeah. I do agree with you. And also Ulap, like she's really good at playing Hoodwink and Mirana. Like we've seen her play these heroes, and I think they are prioritizing Ulap's as heroes because it's the space creator, right? Like how do you say this? The playmaker of the offlane.
Yeah, I guess what you mean as well. It's very important that she was able to have the space, like she can make things happen basically.
Yes.
Well, in the mid lane, mid lane, Lina's doing pretty well. Although Queen of Pain should be getting about a couple of CS coming out here for her, and this is
Yeah.
going to be a bit of an annoying thing for Queen of Pain. She can't use her
Yes.
her life leech. It's not life leech ability. What's the name of the ability? Shadow Strike. It does give her some HP
Shadow Strike.
compared to before, but it's not very good against Lina because you can't really go close to use it. It's like too
Yeah.
difficult. And
You just be getting hit by the LSA and the Dragon Slave and stuff.
yeah, and you get
As you can
free-
see the harassment.
right. Like I was gonna say, like you get free hits coming out from you all the time. It's not fun. And the Fiery Soul is now even better than before. It lasts way longer, so it's tough. It's tough being a Queen of Pain right now.
Yeah.
Not too bad though. Like she's not too bad. But she is losing the lane at the moment.
It's getting hard for her to last it, and this is what we are talking about. As soon as she get close to the Lina, the LSA will be there, and yeah, it's just a level 1 blink, so the cooldown will be really high.
So I don't know. I don't know how Eflin will be able to cover, and it's a good adjustment by O to picking that Lina mid, just going like, yep, this is what we're gonna be doing. In the meantime, though, top lane Medusa is farming pretty well against NM. Dragon Knight, as long as Dragon Knight, like we said, doesn't die, builds tanky items. Like this is, I don't feel like this is a Blink Dagger Dragon Knight game. I feel like this is, you get a hood, you get a couple of bracers, you get power treads, you just focus on surviving. Or do you think it's still worth getting a Blink Dagger?
Yeah. Let us see. Now, there's something big happening right now. The game is just so passive, and we can understand it. But on the top lane, this is the lane that I'm looking forward to see a kill because there's the Clockwork and the Dragon Knight plus the Hoodwink has all the lockdowns that they need, so they can just go target Hishiko. They can just try to kill her on the top lane.
Yeah, it's actually quite hard to get kills on Magic while Hishiko's alive. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like this is one of the best things Clockwork does. He's so disruptive as a hero. It's like,
Yeah.
he comes in, cogs, battery assault, and you're like, oh.
They can just go for the Clockwork instead, right?
And check it out. First kill goes to Naomi. The bottom lane, much needed kill. It's like you were saying. This Meridy's very important on the Brewmaster. And if they do shut her down, it's going to be at the laning stage, which they are doing. You know, that is
Yeah,
their first
the
skill.
timing of a brewmaster is really fast. So if you will be able to slow her down a bit in the laning stage, like you won't be threatened with that brewmaster. Like as soon as you get your level, or as soon as the brewmaster gets to level 6, you are ready.
Oh, Hishiko, she's trapped in. She's trying to get close so she can use her battery assault in top lane. But either way, yeah, I don't know if they can kill. Like Clockwork is a pretty tanky hero.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if you're killing her often in the lane stage. A bit low on the armor, but overall, it's a tough hero. You know, mid lane.
Oh. Who is Lena again? It's you. Is this a new player or
I don't believe they have any player changes on OO. I'll take. Wait,
just a
let me
new
look
name?
no, there have been no changes. Yeah, it's just a new name. You know.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like that's such a problem when pros do that, right? Like you go to a tournament and like
Yeah.
who the hell is
I'm
Big Daddy? You know.
I'm
What-
quite confused.
Denied.
like last game they were no tail. Now they're Big Daddy. Now they're like small puppy. I don't know what your name is. Oh, Magic though taking a bit of damage here, but does make that alive. And meanwhile, Sherry gets another kill on Snow the bottom lane. And M, this could be a problem here. This battery assault's gonna last for a while. I don't think a few hits, but just way too many creeps there for Hishiko to get full value out of that battery assault.
It's nice that NM, you know, she knows what she can do for now. Like she has a very low health, but she's still very aggressive. She knows when to back and stuff. But you know, they can try. They can try.
I mean, it's like this is the value, like you said about Ulap on this Hoodwink. Just so much damage on the Hoodwink, along with the Dragon Knight. You get a lot more. You have a lot of control. You have a lot of damage. It's really good.
Dire.
However, Sherry is the one who's having an absolutely amazing game right now.
Yeah.
2 kills so far. That's kind of crazy.
And again, it's a Juggernaut. So if this Juggernaut gets something like a Maelstrom and stuff, she doesn't need
Radiant's
to,
middle tower is
you know,
under
stay on the
attack.
jungle that much. Every time she has Omni Slash, she can just group up with a team, and there will be an additional damage for them.
Along with like the save, the magic immunity, there's just a lot of
Yeah.
Juggernaut that can bring. Juggernaut is now level 6. Can use Omni Slash if she wants to, but you know, I have to wait for a bit more ideal situations right now.
Yeah, I think it might be hard to use the Omni Slash for now. Like Brewmaster can be level 6 any moment now, and they're having a hard time, you know, catching up that gyrocopter. So it's really passive on the bottom lane. They can just farm. It's not
I mean-
really necessary to get a kill.
And Snow just making stacks for the
Medusa, I think.
Medusa. Yeah, it's like that's also another nice thing. It's like when you're playing against Medusa, you don't want to make stacks because it's very risky. It's like, if we make stacks, and then we can come steal them. But NM, by the way, is forced to go for 3 points in Dragon's Blood, which does limit his. Oh wow, NM, okay, might be a little bit trouble. Hishiko might be losing her life first.
Ooh.
Wow, Hishiko a little too, gung ho right there.
Yeah, she's a little too deep on this one, but yeah, again, for Team Roar, they can just do it again. They can just target the Clockwork and stuff, because it might be impossible to kill Magic, at least for now, because she's already at level 6. You know, she can just survive on the possible ganks.
By the way, massive kill mid lane. Queen of Pain gets a kill on
Yeah.
the Lena. I think it was a solo kill as well. She used her ultimate on, and that's massive.
Was it an outplay? It's too bad we weren't able to see it.
Are you flaming our observer? Observer, we love you. You're doing it.
Not really. Not really.
You are doing an amazing job, observer. I still love you. So, yeah. Oh, Magic. She's gonna take a stun, but there's no one actually around to do that. But yeah, this is 4 kills for Rawr, which is kind of crazy. You wouldn't think that it was happening. It seemed like OO was having a great lane both top and mid, and then in terms of CS they are, but in terms of kills it's all Rawr. Oh dear.
Yeah, here you go. Saw this gyrocopter on the slash is there, but TP is there. Will the damage be enough? Oh, she's so lucky. She just TP just in time, and there's a primal split. Okay.
It looks like Naomi might be losing her life. I mean, there's three pandas. You wouldn't think pandas are violent, but
Oh.
apparently they are.
Are fortified.
They just go and Sherry. That's a nice triple stack, I think. One spin should be getting. Hishiko might be losing her life. Probably will, but at least Magic makes her alive. So Hishiko loses her life again, but it's kind of an acceptable thing. And Juggernaut,
Yeah.
looks like she does get that big stack off.
And the top lane, they're kind of poking out the tier 1 tower. And again, it's a Dragon Knight, so it's a hero that can take out the towers quite fast. They're still going to defend tier 1 tower, I believe.
I mean, I didn't think the laning stage. I thought the laning stage would go a little bit differently, but once they group up, OO should be kind of stronger. They do have a better team fight, but Rawr has done an amazing job in this laning stage of like not letting them take advantage, not letting them pull out ahead, which is what they need. And oh, KJ, she's bottom lane here. There is no split.
Ah, the stun! Just in time.
Yep, and there's gonna be a dead Meredy. 5-kill advantage for Rawr in the first 10 minutes here, and a little bit awkward there with the Brewmaster try to make it out there with the TP. It's like, you're not gonna make a TP. You see the Inkswell coming out. It's just not happening.
It was the second death, right, for the Brewmaster?
I believe it is the second death. Yes, 1, 2, and 0. It's the only person who got a kill. And Ulap. Okay, Ulap. There you go. There you go. Oh, on the map thanks to UA here.
Quick kill for Lina. At least she has something to, catch up after that death. That's solid kill from the Queen of Pain.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Well, we'll see if I think will consider like grouping up. They probably should. Like Dragon Knight's kind of not much of a team fighter early on, but Brewmaster is. Once he has his ultimate, you benefit so much by having them all together. But we'll see how they go. Hishiko is level 6, and I think, where are we on the Jericho? Jericho's level 4.5. Does that courier have? Nope, that courier. I was like, where's the courier with the tome? I think it was already bought, but unfortunately, no tome for Jericho. The Snow, it's gonna stay level 4 for a while. Although,
Stun?
and that's a nice slow rock being thrown. NM is very tanky, and everyone's here.
The Inkswell.
And so I'm able to keep it alive. Look at that, there's like 5 people here. Everyone just wants to keep it alive. Nice Storm Panda uses just to keep the Juggernaut up in the air. And Magic, there is no Sonic Wave, so she might be fine. Hook shot, he's going to actually
5 versus 5?
Yeah, misses the hook shot and hits her ally instead. Jerry does have the Omni Sight, she wants to use it. And beautiful Bushwhack on 2 people, as well as the Acorn shot. Magic might be losing his life, and my god, what a great Omni Sight coming out here. Sherry might have to pay for this life. No, she's gonna be alive. Nice Soulbound on 2. And there's no ultimates left on. You have overstayed your welcome. Or have they? And I'm taking a little bit of damage. But look, oh my god,
He's
this is
so tanky.
Right? She's like unkillable. KJ just blinks in, gets a 3rd kill for the team. Jericho is going to show up here, homing missile on the way. Looks like at least this might kill NM, although she's really, she's made so much space for her team. Finally does fall. Lina, 1 hit away, Bushwhack lands. It does get the kill, and it's an absolute slaughter for Rawr.
They keep on coming back on the bottom lane. I think that's not worth it for Team OO. Like, it's somehow a team wipe.
Yep, I think it's more than team wipe. I think they lost so much in that fight.
Yeah. And that's what we are talking about, that KJ doesn't need to, be the first one to initiate the team fights. And I'm tanking up all the damage. She's just, when there's not anything left to give out, that's when KJ will come in.
Yeah, and I love the NM went for power treads, bracers, magic wand. Let me just tank up as much as I can. Here she go in the mid lane. She's taking a few hits, but we'll see. I think she is gonna probably lose her life here. This has been a pretty tough game for the Clockwork so far. Almost a comeback kill on KJ, but nothing happening there.
Yeah, but Magic here still farming on the jungle. I think she got a decent amount of stacks here.
She did, but she's still behind the Juggernaut as well as the Queen of Pain. UA jumps in, but sorry, the KJ jumps in on UA, but there's no time, no follow up by anyone else, unfortunately for her. Sonic with big whiff there. Although the shot does land, but doesn't matter because KJ falls. And M could be okay. Brewmaster ultimate is
Oh, again,
used.
it's Olaf.
Olaf, oh my god.
Oh wow, that's the second time that Olaf gets to kill that Lina.
It is, and we is doing the same with Ishiko. Oh yeah, shot being used on the Naomi. Naomi is dead. It's a 2-for-2 trade, but it feels like, you know, like even though all will trade evenly, I feel like Rawr kind of gave away more than they did. Like they could have actually gotten so much less for OO's side. And even though it's a trade, it doesn't feel as good for OO somehow.
Yeah.
Like they expect.
But still, I think the Medusa can still catch up. It's just the early games, just 50 minutes into the game, so won't be that much. But again, if this keeps on happening, you know, Sherry can farm up while getting kills. So it's a nice thing for Team Ur. But NM falling low on here, she will drop down definitely onto the hands of UA. And are they going to take this tier 1 tower?
I don't know how I feel about NM going for the Blink Dagger. I said earlier that I thought that she might want to get like something like a hood, you know, just stack up bracers and stuff. She went for a Blink Dagger, which I feel like is not needed. Or do you think that it's a good Blink Dagger game?
Either of the two. But I think the plan here for NM is to initiate a team fight. Like she's the setter.
Yeah. Oh, like from volleyball?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's the setter.
I watched the volleyball anime once. Now I know. I said. Otherwise, when you said the setter, I'd be like, I'm sorry, what the hell is that?
The ball setter for a team.
Did you play a lot of volleyball, or?
I just watch a few volleyball games, but I don't really play that much.
Yeah, us gamers, we're sports watchers. We're not sport doers.
Yes. We're just watcher. We can't do any physical stuff.
Yeah, give us
That's
some.
why we're here sitting in our PCs all day. But hey guys, here she go.
Oh, well, it's not gonna be enough to kill. Or is it actually the Stroke of Fate? Yeah, the clips are the end, but not enough damage. I think she's got a Tranquil Boot, so she'll be able to rejoin the fight. Doesn't really have to go all the way back to base, but she chooses to anyway. And Sherry, where the hell is Sherry? Sherry's losing her life. What the hell was that? I think a lot of it was from the.
I think she's farming.
Yeah, it's one of those creeps just costing her a lot of health right now.
Yeah, she has a healing ward at least. But for DK, I think Shard is a good item here. Like, you know, the DPS and stuff. You can just melt down the Brooding and other things. And you can also melt down the Mana Shield of Medusa.
For Juggernaut, the item shard?
For DK.
Oh dear, well, here she goes. She's going for this. Looks like Naomi might be losing her
Fireball.
life.
Okay.
In general, I think that it's pretty much a core item for the DK these days to go for the shard. So
Yeah.
it was nerfed though. Now it doesn't last as long and has a smaller AOE, but it's still a core item basically.
She can just wait for the second Roshan because that might be too long. That's why she's going to buy it herself.
She's a very strong, independent woman, you know.
Yeah.
Plus, you can give the second shard to like not the Queen of Pain, but maybe the Grimstroke would be probably the best target. Queen of Pain should also buy her own shard because she's a core. She can farm it. I hate it when cores take shards. Shards are for supports, for us, not the. Oh, here we go. Here she go. Looks like she's probably gonna be losing her life.
Will she die? Oh!
What a hook shot, but that's not enough. And M jumps in, gets that stun off. He's might be in a bit of trouble here. Snow is actually in trouble. And Snow's gonna lose her life as well. Double kill for KJ, having an absolutely amazing game right now.
But do you think everything that is happening, this is just a space for the Medusa?
I think so, but those things are like expensive space. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah. They keep on dying.
Right? It's like I want to make space, but I don't want to die every time. Well, I'd like to actually get kills in the tower once in a while. Instead, it just feels like it's it's 17-7. Oh, making space. Medusa is farming. She's #1 net worth, but it's expensive. Oh, speaking of expensive space, U-Wave, she's gonna lose her life as well. Ishiko is here, but here's the company team. Soulbite on 2, and NM might be losing. Oh, look at that Sonic Wave on 3. Well, I guess the Brunelings don't really count. But anyway, here comes.
Falls down.
Here comes Sherry, gets a good Omni Slash. Magic is here as well, and we are going to be losing. Oh man, it's like 3 dead so far.
She can die.
But, alright, Pandas here, can they get Olaf? They can get Olaf, this is still worth it, they do get Olaf. Okay, it's a 3-for-3 trade, good kill, couple of kills for Magic, it's not so bad overall.
Yeah, it's not so bad overall. Plus, it's just two supports that went down for Team OO, and for Team Roar, it's the same,
That's the
but
thing.
it's the same. But the DK here, her role here is more important, right? Because again, she's a setter. She needs to get more items because a DK, like if you farm up a DK, like if you make it a passive hero, like you will miss your timing.
That's true. Like I do like that as well. Like like DK need, should be active, should be making space, and I'm not to see if she's gonna take on that Nether Shawl. I think that's a good item for her. Alright. Well, in the meantime though, it's only a 1k advantage for Roy. This is what we expected. Oh, yeah, magic, nice.
Magic
Manta.
has a massive style.
But is it enough? Naomi, is she gonna die? She actually has been rocked up. Oh, and M jumping in. Very bold play here. Olaf looks like she's gonna be maybe able to make it out alive, but NM does not. And UA, good double kill, and all of a sudden, looks very even right now.
Very even indeed. Thus, this might be the time that they can push out a tower together with Magic. Like, I can say for now that she is quite battle ready. She has already Mantis touch, she can touch out some skills from Team Roar, and she have a decent damage already. So,
Yeah, speaking of battle ready, we also have the shard on Jericho. I'm not sure when she bought it, but she has 1,000 gold. Nothing on the clock, but she's trying to go for the Brave Pack. That's pretty expensive. Meanwhile, though, bottom lane looks like they might want to take this on Roar. The rocket missile is really good for giving you all this vision. And oh no, this is the hook shot, and they might be able to get Naomi anyway. Okay. Oh, look at that, Juggernaut from behind coming in here. They do lose snow in the meantime, but they might get the tower anyway. UA uses the BKB. They really want this tower, and it's just clipped. UA is gonna lose her life in the end.
again an expensive trade-off. Like for in an exchange of a tier 2 tower, you will lose the life of your mid laner. So it's not that worth it for Team OO, but at least they do get that tier 2 tower on the bottom lane. They can get that outpost for them, so they can have more space to farm.
Yeah, it's like you said, like expensive, but at least this time they actually got something, right? Like sometimes they just run around, they lose, and like people they just lose people and they die and they get nothing in return. This time at least they got the tier 2. And by the way, Dragon Knight with the dragon skin, what's it called? No, what's that new item called? It's the dragon scale. Yeah, there you go. That's a lot of health regen on the hero. How much health regen does he have? 30 or something? 27 health regen. That's a lot.
Yeah, that's a DPS. Like, it has DPS, right?
It's like 18 damage a second for 3 seconds.
Yeah, the afterburn.
Yeah, which is really good because it's like a mini dragon form as well. So you get like the dragon skins. It's a very cool item. I love that.
It's dragon's items.
Yeah, I feel like that item should even get buffed. I don't know why. It's a nice item. Alright, smoke here for all 4 people smoke. Magic pretty far from the team, but might be able to TP to join them. Does she have a TP scroll already? She just TPs anyway. Oh, they go for this?
Bushwhack again?
Pretty risky here. Okay, Jay. The homing missile does not let, but oh, nice jump by the clockwork. Lands the hook shot by KJ. Looks like she's gonna be fine next to that BKB. In the meantime, Soul Bind is used on Magic, and she's trying to go for more Sherry. Looks like it does have the Omni Slash still, and KJ is going to be just walking in and out. Like they're like, do we take the fight? Do not. And M has been stunned by the homing missile, but again, you need a little bit more here. Buyback is used by the Grimstroke. The enemy is here to fight. We'll see if they want to go for it. Oh, okay, the Boommass ultimate is done. And Magic, you might be a little too far. The stun misses from the Lina. A nice sonic wave.
Magic.
Yeah, and Magic is going to lose her life. She uses a magic trick to get out of this. In the meantime, can they go for anything? And M's just... Oh, and M does fall in the end, just barely here. But they are able to trade three people as well. It looks like they might be losing the Boommass. No, Boommass just TP's out. So it's a 2 for a buyback for 3 people, but you lose Magic. That you can't lose Magic in this game, basically.
Yeah. So it's still a good, good team fight for Team Roar, even if your support bought back, because this is the plan. Like if you win that clash, you can take down towers and stuff. They can also go to bottom lane as well.
Yeah.
It's only 8 seconds for the Medusa. They can just get more.
Although Medusa at least will come back with the ultimate. But yeah, the map. I mean, Rawr is just playing like really well. The problem is that Rawr has like 2 cores, whereas the Lina doesn't feel like as she's not as farmed. You know, she's not able to do as much as the other 2 cores right now.
Mm-hmm.
As much as the Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain has just been going in and out of fights super well.
Oh.
However,
Money to
Brewmaster does have the Agam, so at least she'll always be able to have like double ultimate. That'll be very helpful for her. But they do need just a little bit more than that. He should go wait for this very expensive item build.
Yeah.
Going for the Wraith pack, but it takes so long to build up when you're having a bad
Dire's
game.
top
Yeah.
tower is under
It's just too expensive for a support, right?
It is. It's not. Well, I mean, we've seen a lot of Pugnas buy it. Like they because you can farm with another ward. It's just that it's very expensive when you're having a bad game, right?
Yeah.
Like Gyrocopter might be able to get it sooner.
But it's the clockwork, you know. It's not
Right.
a farming support and stuff. And this support needs to be active all the time. Every time she has the hookshot available, like she needs to be with other teammates. She can just farm.
Meanwhile,
Let's
for-
see. Let's see. She still has a long way to go for that raid pack, but she will get there.
And on Rawr's side, they're just gonna go for Roshan here, and the Rock will scout this out. There's still time. This is only a half HP Rosh, and they decide to just back out for Rawr's side. By the way, what was I gonna say? I don't know about raid pack this game because you're up against a Juggernaut who can just spin and bring it down. You know, like 4 hits to bring it down. It's not.
It's just
not-
easy. Yeah.
right? And it's so much. It's bigger than it used to be, and you have a guy who can just be magic immune and hit it. I mean, well, smoke from Rawr. Who are they gonna find? Maybe the Gyrocopter. Alright, Snow. Time to die for the family. Maybe. Oh wow, still went for it. And that was a pretty big dive by NM.
Nice pickoff. Nice pickoff. But I think for now, Team Roar needs to focus on the bottom lane. Like, it's the only other tower left for Team OO, and this is their last objective. And they need to push out the creep wave. You know, it's just Magic shoving up the lane on the bottom lane. She can just farm as well on the jungle without being threatened that anyone will gank her up here.
Yeah, but then again, it's always like this. Whenever you go for Roshan, a nice double damage will spam right in front of it. Alright, Hishiko, you have to make us a big place. Unfortunately, this double damage doesn't give you much time. I don't think OO can contest this. We'll see if they want to go
they're
for
too
it.
far.
Yeah, it's way too far for it here. But look at this, Queen of Pain, #1 in terms of net worth in 26 minutes game against the Medusa. That's kind of crazy. And Hishiko does lose her life. Nice move by Olaf. And Cage has just been so active this game. It's insane.
Yeah, the Queen of Pain. Like, this is what we are expecting her to do.
Right? She's not the Queen of Love. She's
Yeah.
Queen of Pain. Yeah. What else does she do? Just runs around and gets killed. I don't know.
Yeah.
She's good. She's got a good name.
But do you think they can go high ground easily? Like, even without the ages and stuff? Because we can still deny the fact that Team O can defend their high ground.
I mean, it's only right. It's like only a 3K advantage. It's not the biggest like deal. Maybe you can put the Dragon Knight in like forward. You just a couple of hits. You do have the Dragon Scale and you have the Dragon Form, so you can do a lot. That actually switches out for the Flame Cloak. She's still sticking with fire. You know, like the neutral item is always something with fire. Before it was the Dragon Armor. Now it's the Fire Cloak. I like that. But yeah, like you can go out, just hit it a few times and use the burn damage from the ultimate. But it'll be slow. It's a very slow siege.
Alright. 27 for Team 4K Goldie for Team Roar, and they have the Aegis as well, and this is what we are talking about. Like the last outer tower for Team OO, and they are ready to go for the high ground push. So Olaf is here scouting on the side. I think they will just skip this one.
But look at what O is doing. They are splitting up the map very nicely. They have someone in almost every lane, top and bottom being pushed in. And yeah, and then going up to try and get that damage on the tower. There is pretty impressive team fight from O's side. You know, you got the Gyrocopter, you got the Stone Gaze, you have the split. It's like there's a lot of strong team fight from O's side. But the sieging is pretty impressive from Rawr. Spin, hit, a dragon as well. Oh, the
and
just jump. just jumps in. She is ink swelled.
Oh, the Brewmaster might die.
Brewmaster dies without using a single ultimate cherry. She looks like she might be able to get a kill. She does. And big Sonic Wave by KJ coming out. Look at that.
Oh, Soulbind.
Soulbind on 2 has been a nightmare for them. Every time it's been the Medusa getting Soulbind, and in the end they just managed to run away, losing nothing. He's getting 2 good pickoffs here for Rawr side. They are down on ultimates, the only sharpshooter remaining.
Yeah. And the thing for their draft is they don't really have to wait for the big ultimates. Like, it's just a Dragon Knight that has stuns every after 3 seconds or 5 seconds and stuff. Queen of Pain with the spam skills. Like, they have everything they needed for a team fight.
Yeah, they're definitely not limited by like long cooldowns. I mean, they do have long cooldowns, like Dragon Form or Sonic Wave.
Omni Slash, I think.
I mean,
the Dragon Form, yeah.
And Sonic Wave is pretty long, right? It's like, what is it? It's 125, and Omni Slash is 130, so it's like 5 seconds difference. But they don't rely on them. Like, they're still able to fight even without their ultimates.
Wonder if the Clockwork gets the raid pack already.
I doubt it, right?
Yeah.
The item's still more. The item costs more than her entire net worth right now.
Yeah. But they still have 1 minute and a half for the ages they need to get something out of here. Like, I mean, even just a set of frags can be good for Team Rawr, or else they have to wait for the next potion again if they misses this timing.
I'm very surprised by the neutral item choices on the OO side. No, the Cloak of Flame. There you go. They switched it out. I was like, Cloak on Flame on Lena, and but then they switched it and gave it to the Brewmaster, which is the right one. For people who don't know, I believe it's always the Earth Panda who carries like aura effects, like Radiant, Gem. Right, it's the Earth Panda. Okay, so she should be the one who can use Cloak of Flame.
Yes.
Oh,
she was dusted.
She might just BKB TP. Oh no, BKB! Oh, Yue,
that's too bad.
So greedy. Decide not to use her BKB like that. I told her use your BKB, but she just doesn't listen to me.
She didn't hear you.
I was yelling at. Oh, nice.
She wasn't listening to you.
Nice one shot by Nishito, but Olaf is able to force snap. She actually rushes the force snap this game before going for any damage items, and that is why you do that. She's one away from the Clockwork.
Like, even there's skills to catch that hoodie. She still manages to escape. But speaking of escape, that was getting into safety. So Aegis has been expired. So it might be hard for Team Rawr to go on the high grounds this time.
No Lena for 30 seconds though, so they do have some time to do a little bit of damage to the tower. And yeah, we'll see also they can.
Yeah.
Oh man, it is very tough. Look at the homing missile, how it tickles the dragon. Like the dragon just feels the pull straight away. And Magic is here. Magic does have the ultimate. Brewmaster ultimate is used as well. Can they go for anything? No, big hook shot. That was bold. Digital loses her life almost immediately, but at least the healing ward's out. Might be losing the gyrocopter as well. Snow, I feel like she's been dying a lot this game, and she does. KJ gets this kill by Magic. Still has the ultimate on the Medusa. She's she's BKB'd. I think her ultimate is used, but can you actually catch anyone? It doesn't seem like anyone turns to Snow, and they're just gonna back out. Oh, there you go. And then this turn to Snow is enough damage. Oh, the Light Strike array misses, and NM is just gonna be fine. It's a disaster.
She's way too tanky.
I mean, this is just turning really ugly for them right now.
Yeah, and they still need one more barracks. I think they can just go for the top lane, because bottom lane might be hard. They don't have any creeps near to it, so this might be the next objective for Team Rawr. It's the top lane.
And just like it doesn't seem like OO has enough control to lock these people down, get kills. All right, there you go. And I think was that hookshot used? I think the hookshot was used and actually hit an ally.
Yeah.
So, whoops. It happens sometimes, but what can you do?
Yeah.
I mean, we all misclick, you know. It's not my fault. He walked in front of me as I didn't do anything.
Yeah.
All right. So the mid melee racks is gone. Oh, they are they're in a tough spot. Like, you have to use it. They're in quite a tough spot right now.
Like as you can see, Medusa is quite farm. She's really strong. She has Skadi, she has Manta already, and she's going for Daedalus. But you know, if you have the only hero that has damage, it might be too hard for you. But there's Alina, Yue.
Oh, she might get a kill on KJ. One more. It was not enough. All right, hookshot comes out. I think on the hook link, that might be a good kill for them. They can go, but now you have some 4 steps away, and it looks like everyone. Look at, they're so low on Rawr side, but they do not have a lock on. Sherry just jumps in, does not have the Omni side. They don't even need it, and that's a big hit right to the Clockwork. Clockwork is dead. And looks like NM is jumping in for more. I think she's going for.
Yeah, she's going. It was Snow. Oh no, Snow just melted with fire.
Hey!
Yeah.
Yeah, there's really no snow left, and only the cores from all our live Brewmaster uses the split. You go. Sherry's kind of low HP if they can get it, but she does have an Omni
She
Slash.
does have Omni Slash at least.
Oh, they
And
are.
she has a good standing as well, Tomo. She is A0.
She's had an absolutely amazing game. They do get the kill on Naomi, so at least that's something for O. But I don't know. Like it's looking pretty rough, isn't it?
Yeah. It's just 1 minute for the next Roshan. It's an early spawn Roshan, right?
I think so. Yeah, it's like a minute.
Yeah.
It's like a minute and a half. It's like not one of the like definitely like halfway through only.
Mm-hmm.
And look at Sherry, just 8-0 and 11. I think KJ is the MVP though. Like KJ is absolutely crushed with this game.
Like even if she had a hard time, you know, leaning up against Alina, that solo kill, you know, it really gives her the upper hand against Alina, and it's consistent for KJ.
Look at UA this time. She actually uses the BKB. She's like, no, not again. You know, last time you were able to kill me because I didn't BKB. This time I'm BKBing every single time, and that's what she needs to do. She is close to getting that crit rate. Oh no, she's going for the MKB instead. All right, so she will have some damage in the last fight. Oh, look at that double bounty. The last fight she almost brought KJ down, 1 hit away. So maybe in the next fight, Lina will have enough damage just to bring her down.
Scanning.
Okay, KJ is on level 5. She's too farm. Oh wow, she's too rich. She's on the top of the net worth, so no questions about that. Assault Cuirass, and it's a Kaya and Sanj, right?
Yep. I like that it's purple. I remember when it used to be Sanj and Yasha was the purple one. But people were like, that doesn't make sense. Like it shouldn't be purple. So now the purple is when you get the blue and the red one, which makes sense from a colorist perspective.
Yeah, I'm a bit confused, but yeah, the purpose here is, you know, the resistance.
Yeah.
This is the time that, you know, KJ can just blink in without any hesitation, without being scared of what's going to happen to her, because she's very tanky and stuff. She has the resistance, and so it's the top set of track that might go down.
Alright, nice cock push, but KJ is not really enough to bring her down. Alright, and we do see the Soulbind land on 2 as well. And again, the supports, I think they've like each died 12 times this game, which is absolutely insane. They're just not able to have a game at all. Meanwhile, Rawr, they're like, okay, we still got a couple ultimates and there's no supports. We could take this 5 versus 3. Magic does have an ultimate available though. We'll see. Panda needs to split before she dies though. Oh, big jump in by Sherry, and M might lose her life. She does. Finally, some damage coming out from O's side, and it's enough to bring down an M, who has been just an absolute thorn on their side.
Yeah, nice defense.
A lot of that does come down to the Lina getting the MKB, which just gives her so much extra damage.
Nice defense, I would say. And again, for Team OO, there's still a chance for comeback, because you know that Tina is getting more items, and her right clicks are, you know, quite hurt on the side of Team Rawr. She has decent amount of damage already, so they won't rely on the Medusa alone. But Wait, is that the Glypnir or Juggernaut?
It is a Glypnir actually. You have Blink Dagger and Glypnir just so she can be super active. And that was a pretty big misplay. They do get a kill on the Grimstroke though, but missing the hook shot. Oh, well, that could be something though here. Luna is in the air, but Luna can just sprint around. Becomes an absolute monster here. Meredy is able to get the brand sprint off, but again, it's not enough. You need more than that if you want to get kills. And you can see it's like, oh, they're throwing rocks, but this, KJ just blinks away to safety like it's no big deal.
Yeah.
And that leaves Roshan completely open for Rawr.
Yet your failure lives on.
Oh, that hook shot missing was very awkward. Like, if hook shot could have landed on the Juggernaut, oh, well, they might be able to get Olaf though, can they? The snake comes out, it will slow, but it's not going to be as much of a slow.
Yeah.
And again, Roshan still being forced on by Sherry.
It's the Penta-Edge short for Team O. And again, this is a good Grimstroke game, Otomo. Like,
Yes.
when the time that Grimstroke has their Aghanim Scepter already, they can just Dark Portrait the Medusa.
And by the way, they are going for it as well. She's like about halfway through, a little bit more than a little bit less than that, but she will have the Dark Portrait if they want to wait for it. And yeah, this is I feel like that's the big difference right now, honestly. Rawr's supports, look at the Hoodwink. She has more gold than Gyrocopter and Clockwork combined. Like, that is just insane.
She's like a core. She's
She is,
almost catching up on the Brewmaster's net worth.
Like, Meredy is, right? Like, she's basically their second offlaner. And Snow, she's going to send that homing missile. That's nice. But you need a bit more than that. Look at that! Look at that tree almost causing problems for them. Sherry doesn't have BKB, she just blinks in, takes a melee rack, just blinks out, like, I don't really care. So I walks out.
Magic sitting at level 25, but well, what do you think with this Glypnir on the Juggernaut?
It's interesting, right? Like, you don't see, I don't think I've ever seen, but does it give you, it gives you a decent amount of agility? I don't know, I feel like it's a weird choice, but it's working for
And
her.
it's also an additional catch,
Right? I don't know if they needed it, but I guess they were worried that NM can be killed. And if you lose your Dragon Knight, and the catch you have is not amazing. It's like Inkswell takes forever, Hoodwink relies on Bushwhack too much to get distance, so it's an interesting item. I don't know if this will ruin pubs or not,
It's interesting indeed.
Someone's watching this game like, Juggernaut with Gleipnir. It's like,
Yeah.
it's okay this game. Oh wow,
KJ
jumped
blinks
in.
in.
She just,
So BKB.
what a mad woman, just goes straight for it. It looks like Meredy does have the A on the spot. And NM might be losing. Yeah, and this is what we talked about, right? This is why you need Gleipnir. NM can die, and when she does, who's going to be your catch? It's going to be the Juggernaut with the Gleipnir. Juggernaut does have the Omnis, like, using. This could be a very. This could be a very scary situation. And then does use the buyback Sherry. She's okay. The break comes out, and looks like sorry, Omnis has just end. And
She
Sherry is
still
going.
has Aegis.
Yeah, that's the first life only, but they do use two buybacks on all sides. They do bring down Olaf as well. Sherry, can they get this? Big focus on Hijito to make sure she cannot use the shot on anyone. And you need to be careful here, Sherry. Oh my god, Magic, she's got no mana, she's got no life, and she's
Nowhere
got
to
no...
go.
No, I was gonna say no chance, but you're right, she's got no way to go. And she's out, 4 people dead naked, 5 naked. GG maybe? Are we gonna see a GG call? Maybe in a few seconds here, but it's looking like Rawr is just gonna be able to take this game. Very convincingly also.
Yeah.
And I mean, this is why Rawr is, second place in the FSL? OO has never been able to even get second place, so Rawr continuing their downfall. They defeated Red Horse, and now they defeat OO. They're just guaranteed top 2 spots, guaranteed a spot in FSL Elite as well.
Well played for Team Rawr, the aggression, even though there's some shortcomings in the early stage, and also I would like to point out KJ, like, yeah, she's doing a very great job for this game.
She did.
She's my
I feel
MVP for this game.
Oh, for sure. Like, she really lived up to like what we expected. She was doing, like, she had a tough lane as she managed to recover and get a solo kill. It's all KJ. I think she what was her score? 15-2. I mean, yeah, Sherry was 14-0. That's cute. That's fine. But really, I think it was all on KJ to make space. NM, I also thought played really well. I'm not sure I completely agree with the itemization, but it doesn't matter. Like she was able to do her job and looked really good as well on the Dragon Knight. And I think I think also Ulap did really well on the Hoodwink. Always getting those key kills off.
Yeah, I do agree with you. But yeah, there you go. Rawr will be getting the first slot for the grand finals, right?
Yes, they're very confirmed. Yeah, they have their spot in the grand finals. There'll be a. We'll have to wait and see till tomorrow to find out who's going to be playing against them. But yeah, they are in the grand finals. They are sitting there very comfortably. And I think after this, we're going to go down to the lower bracket, find out. I think it'll be Foxy Gaming versus
Timo.
Red Horse or Chicken Cordon. One of them. We'll see.
Oh, yeah.
We'll see how it is. Yeah, it's going to be a bit of a wait, but yeah, it's what we have. One more game for you guys today. It's going to be the lower bracket semi-finals. And then we're going to wrap it up. It'll be Fox Gaming against someone else. We'll find out who it is after this. For now, I'm Matomo. With me is Aki, and we'll see you guys in a little bit.